Welcome to the deep dive. We find the really detailed stuff and basically show you why the hidden tech in our world actually matters. Today, we're looking at something you probably walk past every day in an office, maybe without even noticing it. The Kramer TIN2 RND2-W Plus. Yeah, sounds like a model number, right? But it's one of those elegant connectivity boxes you see built right into conference tables. Our mission today, simple. Let's just quickly unpack why this specific unit is built the way it is. We'll look at its modularity, the aesthetics, even maintenance, and see what it tells us about modern meeting spaces. What are the real priorities?
Right. And it's interesting because this particular box is part of Kramer's TBUS system. These are solutions specifically designed for meeting room furniture. The whole idea is keeping the workspace neat, tidy, and crucially not messing up the table's look. It needs to blend in, almost disappear.
Okay, yeah, because you see that in the specs straight away.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about a minimalist look, and the features back it up. Smooth design, really small frame, narrow edges, and the big one, no visible screws anywhere. Plus, you can even get the bezel and the lid in like 3 different fancy colors to match the table. It's all about blending in.
Exactly. And that focus on looks, it directly impacts how you install and maintain the thing, which is pretty important for facilities teams. Think about it. Normally, if you need to fix or upgrade something in the table, someone's crawling underneath, right? Flashlight, tools, it's awkward.
Oh yeah, I can totally picture that. Trying to work under a super expensive boardroom table. So how does this design get around that?
It's actually quite clever. Everything, all the components, the modules, you install and maintain them from above the table.
From above, really?
Yeah. The modules, they just use a simple slide and lock mechanism. No screws, no fiddling around for basic swaps or adding a new connection type.
Oh, okay. So you just pop it open, slide things in and out.
Pretty much. And think about the time saving. If you manage a building with, say, 50 conference rooms, the labor saved on just one round of upgrades it could easily justify the initial cost. It's a real efficiency thing.
Right, that makes sense. And that seamless integration idea, it's reflected in the physical specs too. Like the hole you need to cut in the table is super precise, 139 millimeters. That's exactly 5.5 inches. And the unit itself weighs only a half a kilo or 1.1 pounds. It's clearly designed to be, a permanent fixture, but not a disruptive one.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of technical details, there's another layer here. Compliance. This is where it goes beyond just looking good. It meets CE, FCC, ULCB, and BIS standards. That's a serious list. It means it's safe and performs reliably internationally.
Okay, standard stuff for electronics maybe, but I saw TA compliance listed, the Trade Agreements Act. Why does a simple table box need that? Seems like overkill.
Not really. Not if you're selling into certain markets. TAA is often required for U.S. government contracts. It basically guarantees where the product was made in approved countries and ensures a transparent supply chain. For large companies or government work, that's actually critical. It's a sign of, trustworthiness.
I see. So that explains the price tag a bit more. You got an MSRP around $475, street price maybe $380. You're paying for that design, the ease of use, and that guaranteed compliance and security. But the thing that genuinely surprised me in the specs was the focus on sustainability. I mean, it's a small metal box. How sustainable can it be?
Well, it's about the whole life cycle, right? They mention using an optimized supply chain, which helps cut down the carbon footprint. They use minimal packaging. And importantly, the materials themselves have to meet ROHS and REACH standards.
Okay, ROHS and REACH. Can you quickly break those down? What are they?
Sure. They're both European Union regulations. ROHS restricts specific hazardous substances often found in electronics, lead, mercury, cadmium, that kind of thing. And RHS is broader. It deals with the registration, evaluation, authorization, and restriction of chemicals. So by complying, Kramer's ensuring the box doesn't contain nasty stuff and can be recycled more safely down the line. It's quite comprehensive, really. Plus, you get that standard 1-year Kramer warranty, too.
So pulling it all together, in this little round box, this TI2 RND2W Plus, it's actually doing a lot. It's blending high-end looks with really practical installation, solid global compliance, and even a real commitment to environmental standards. It's like microengineering focused on making the room look better and reducing the long-term hassle and cost.
Exactly. And that brings up a final thought, maybe for you listening. If this much thought, the design, the engineering, the TAA compliance, the sustainability goes into a connectivity box that, let's be honest, we barely even look at under the table. What does that suggest about the future priorities for all the technology we use in commercial spaces, even the stuff we see every day? Maybe take a look around your own office. Think about the hidden engineering that's probably making things work more smoothly, more securely than you realize.